Welcome back. We're here with Cake Man in this next analysis replay. He's played Poseidon in the mid lane. It's a 25-minute game where he goes 6, 7, and 2. He's currently in Plat 3. How do you think I played? I think I played very well. A couple of poor position choices and a dysfunctional team. Dysfunctional, you say? What aspects of the game do you struggle with? When to be aggressor in the late game team fights is my biggest trouble. I am also bad at farming consistently without kills when... Hang on, that doesn't make sense. I'm also bad. I also am bad at farming consistently without kills when rotating. I'm also bad at farming consistently without kills when rotating. I'm trying to read between the lines of what you're trying to say there. You're bad at farming and you're not getting any kills when you're rotating. Is that what you're trying to say? I think that's what you mean, Cake Man. I think that's what you mean. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? I feel that I had a couple pretty big impact ults. Cool. So, we'll watch this game through. It is only a 25-minute game, so I'll try and get through the whole game if I can. We'll try and go through the whole game and see what happens. So, we're looking towards the farming aspects of this game, when you can rotate as always, when you don't want to be rotating, when you want to be farming, and where we can throw out this Kraken. Now, one thing to note that a lot of people seem to always forget about. A Kraken is 90 seconds before cooldown reduction, right? It's up pretty often. Don't be scared to smash people in the face with this bad boy, because a lot of people seem to forget about that, and are just so scared of getting the perfect Kraken off, that sometimes they don't get a decent Kraken off at all, and they die before they use it, or they just use it so defensively it just doesn't work out. Right. Poseidon versus Giannis. Definitely a matchup for Poseidon. He likes this matchup because Cripple is his friend. It can stop Giannis going through portals. His wave clear is better as well, so it'll have push power earlier on. Definitely be focused on the creeps. You're level 2, get your 1 and just poke. Nice. Auto attacks, auto attacks, auto attacks. Don't back up. Why did we back up then? We had 2 minion advantage over 1 minion advantage. This minion will be dead now. This minion will be poking. This is where you've given up pressure for free. Don't know why you gave up the pressure for free already, Cake. Now the lane's even. You had poke potential for an extra, like, 2 seconds, okay? Extra 2 seconds. Don't just stand here. Get your ass forward now. Get your ass forward. He just used Paul. If he wants to hit you with an unstable vortex, let him hit you with an unstable vortex. That means he's got no wave clear, okay? Don't be scared to take some poke damage in a lane. That's one thing I'm going to try and teach you about the early stages of a game when you're playing a mid laner. Don't be scared. Don't start with taunting and clapping yet. You've not even done a good wave yet. Use your 1. Should have used that a little bit quicker. Push this wave out harder. Harder, harder, harder. Learn cooldown. Go aggressive, go aggressive, go aggressive. Push, 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 push. Nice. Nice aggression. I know you're not ready for up, but he's going to be pushed onto the tower. Don't need to attack the tower there. It's not really worth attacking the tower. Be careful about positioning. Next wave's coming in, your passive should be stacked. I guess you could have hit the tower for your passive, I guess. Okay. Want it, 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 want it. And the reason I'm saying want it, okay, like an absolute idiot there, is use your tidal surge just as the front creeps are about to leave the whirlpool. Because when they leave the whirlpool, this is a knockback effect that affects the creeps too. It pushes them back ever so slightly back into the whirlpool. This means this minion wave is even more destroyed before it even gets here, if you would have used that at the right time. You used it a little bit too late, and now you're going to take a lot more time waiting for your cooldowns to come back up and bring down the wave a little bit longer. It buys Giannis more time to farm the wave as well. Both affecting things that you could be more useful at. Don't bother with the cripple. Good. I thought you were going to drop a cripple then. It wouldn't have been a bad thing if you did, but... At this stage, keep it out in the minimap. Where's your 3? No, stop trying to zone him. 1. See how you won those and some of the creeps died a little bit better? You stood still been a little bit faster, but it's fine. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Shenanigans? Shenanigans of the random prop of the Trident. We're off to see the wizard in enemy's jungle. Now, Giannis knows where you're going. He can't really contest this because Bacchus is on the other side of the map. Good job. Fight him. He's used his pull. He's got no escape. He's got no escape. He's got no escape. He's got no escape. Oh, that's unfortunate with the tidal wave. Listen, predict with the Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is one of these abilities that is not very good at confirming damage, but you have to predict where they're going to go every single time. Is he going to go to the right or is he going to go to the left? More than likely, he's going to try and hug the wall, try and throw it further through the gap there next time round. Your whirlpool positioning, where's he really realistically going to go? Okay, where's he realistically going to go? You're over here, and you throw your whirlpool in this sort of area here. I'd have thrown it over the wall, right? The reason I would have thrown it over the wall is because you would have cut off his options around this sort of area. You wouldn't have gone all the way over, so you wouldn't have the whole area of it, but you get it like to around here. This sort of area. I'd have put it here for the simple reason that then Giannis has to path around it, and pathing around it means that Thor can get free auto attacks off on him, even get another double tap available, which would have brought him down as well. Buy you more time with him out of tower range, so you can get more autos down and keep him out of position for longer. Play the wave with autos, that's fine. Kraken's online. Be careful. You can Kraken him. You can Kraken him. Oh my goodness me, should have seen that one coming. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. Minions are gonna wreck your face. Minions are gonna wreck your face. You were looking for the Kraken. 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 So, now that we're at this point, you'll see exactly what I mean now. Pause, boys. Look where you dropped the whirlpool. Let's just bring this up. Look where you dropped the whirlpool here. It's there, which is currently in it. If you would have dropped it around the corner instead, it stops his zone, his angle. It wasn't necessarily need to be right in the tower. You should have just been in the angle there. You would have been able to reach with it as well. So you could have just took the whirlpool around here, and it would have zoned him away and further away. He did have ultimate, yeah, Ode. He did have ultimate. As he hits 5 now, see? So he was 5, he was looking for a Kraken. And you got that sort of look in your eyes like Durna, 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 Kraken, Durna, 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 still gonna get the Kraken, Durna, 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 Kraken! But one thing you didn't notice, I can't remember how much mana this cost, because I think you were at 90 was one of the other issues as well. Oh, the mistakes on a dive, eh? The mistakes of a dive. You gave up a kill for free. Don't dive, there's no reason to. You'd forced him back to base anyway. So you were in a pretty good spot. You went for boots here. I see that you're going for Bancroft at the start of this game. I'm okay with this. If you're not going to go for Dumo, but you don't feel confident in Dumo. Dumo's really, really strong right now. I don't have an issue with it. Some people may think Dumo's weak. A lot of the pros are starting to use it more, and I think it's a pretty good item for the early game. Gives you a lot of power and mana regen, which is very important at these stages. Your wall coverage is very good there. I like that you've put both wards down. Try and use your Tidal Wave a little bit earlier, just so A, it clears the way faster, keeps him inside the whirlpool like we said, and B, it comes up a little bit earlier. Now we're definitely looking for beads in this game as well, and I'll keep an eye on when you choose to get the beads. What can we be doing here right now? There's nothing really, so I don't mind you just hanging here, because normally I call people out when I'm like, what could you do now? Well, all the harpies are down in the back, your red's down, the speed's down, there's nowhere to really gank. Left lane there's 3 members, right lane it's a Loki and a Hercules. By the time you get over there this very second inside that I've paused there, your win minion is going to be mid and Hercules will probably get out anyway. But you have kill potential on Hercules, you have kill potential on Giannis, you have kill potential on Ares. These are 3 targets you definitely got kill potential on. Go aggressive, go aggressive, go aggressive. He's got nothing. He just used Paul. He's just used everything. Yes, force that through space and time. Kraken him! Kraken him now! Kraken this mofo now! Now! It is mush! Make him taste the rainbow, okay? Hit him with a Kraken. There's no reason not to. Oh god, maybe there isn't because I didn't see that Hercules from behind. Oh god, well you didn't see the Hercules, but, you know, you just don't know. You just don't know until he arrives. There's a Hercules behind you. But anyway, I probably would have Krakened him here because I would have looked exactly what was going on in this situation and gone, okay, he just used Paul, he just used Unstable Vortex, he just used his ultimate. He's got nothing, and he's running towards the Thor. The longer you just try to auto and bring him down here, the longer he's going to get his pull back up. He should be dead now. Listen, after this, if he doesn't die, I'm very upset. Kraken to the mouth. Kraken, yes! 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 Sharknadoes! My favourite. Pop you 2? Where would you to? Where would you to? No, no, no. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. That was good. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit. Oh, run, cake man, run, 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 run. Don't turn around. That is the laziest back I've ever seen. You got away with murder then, though. You better back down. So it was good in the end, but I want you to realise you could go more aggressive a little bit earlier than you do. Always keep an eye on your opponent's cooldowns at all times. Good rotation to left lane. I like this rotation here to focus the wave. You're going to see them doing this buff. You can save the buff. Don't turn your back. Check, they've not seen you yet. They will see you now because you've seen them, but you're in a better position than them. Save the buff, save the buff, save the buff. Save the buff. You saved the buff. That's good. Now get out again. Get out again. You're fine. You're fine. Relax. Stay calm. Stay calm. You're out. Stay calm. Don't turn back to the fight again. You did good work. You did good, kid. Back harpies. Back harpies. Right. Do we go mid? Do we go back harpies? Do we go mid? Do we go back harpies? The game's not going well here. Maybe I go mid. Maybe I go mid. We got wisps. Thank you, Sylvanas, for mini heals. Farm that wave. Farm that wave. And get out. 3 and leave. 3 and leave. 3 and leave. Why are we not just using the 3 and leaving? We're trying to stay? We're going to stay with this much HP. You're a risky SOB. Oh, boulders. Oh, krakens. Oh, deletion Hercules. Oh, he's going to live. Scumbucket. Scumbucket. Damn that granny. Damn that granny. Damn that granny. It was risky staying around. I probably would have done the wave with the 3 and left and gone for the back harpies. There was no reason for you to sit under the tower there. You were on half health. You were kill potential. And that's why you died. So, both deaths are preventable. Both of your deaths were preventable in this game so far. You could have just dropped the whirlpool on those creeps that were in the tower and rotated back for back harpies and then even based. Or killed that wave and based immediately. Don't eat that. Good. Now remember, you've not got wall coverage here when you're this far pushed up. We've not got eyes on Ares. We've not got eyes on Hercules right now. That's a full clear. Where are we going to now? What we're doing? We're just hanging? We're just chilling? Back harpies, red buff. Back harpies, red buff. Back harpies, red buff. You could be with Thor right now doing the back harpies. You could be doing the left-hand harpies. You could be doing the red buff. Now they're going to be rotating in the jungle. This rotation, a little bit late. You preempted it as well because Giannis sees it as well. Giannis gets himself pinned in against the wall, which is hilarious behind the red buff. But now he knows your red buff is up too. He's used his ultimate. Go Kraken. Oh, yes, Cake Man. Oh, yes, we'll take that. Eat that, Janus. Don't worry so much. Relax. Stay calm. Farm and then base. Farm and then base. Next wave. I want this whirlpool. Yes. Red buff, actually. We can go red buff now. Go red buff now. This is a moment you should have gone to the red buff. There's no reason not for you to go to the red buff here. There's no minion wave coming in the mid lane now. You farm the whole mid lane up. You can get red and then recall back to base. By the time you get to this red buff, your full cooldowns will be up again to be able to clear it quickly. And then base, come back again fresh with a new red buff on live. I'd have looked at that one, honestly. So you missed an opportunity for free farm then, which you could have had already. The red buff's been taken now, but you can't go for red at the same time as mid wave, and now you're going to put yourself in a bit of an awkward spot where you're going to lose experience from one or the other. Tidal wave, plus you try not to clear it. They're rotating over again to the left-hand lane. Call that to the left-hand lane, hopefully. Retreat left lane, retreat left lane, retreat left lane, retreat left lane, retreat left lane. Just spam that crap. Spam that crap until he gets his ass back in the tower. Big fight going on. Who's our focus on here? Giannis once again with cripples. He's always good. We've not got a Kraken though. We've not got a Kraken though. So that whirlpool's not as good because we didn't have a Kraken to really follow it up. Focusing on Bakasura, but you're out of position at the moment. You're the one getting focused. Your team are a little bit late. Aegis was very, very delayed then. Get out, dodge. Get out. Get out. You're going to burn. Burn. The fight doesn't go well for your team. You get focused out and there's nothing your teammates can really do. I think the only thing to really change about this engagement when we're going over here is what I'd do is I'd be looking at the game as a whole. Pause now. I'd actually just check in with what I've got as a team and what the enemy team's got. Because this shouldn't really be a fight or a gank attempt. You've got 14 seconds till you're almost up. I know Thor just goes to the sky right now. But what else have you got available? Ul has his ultimate available. Kappa. Sylvanas does not have his ultimate available. Which means that you've not really got any sort of engage other than this Thor dunk. You don't have any follow-up after the Thor dunk other than a whirlpool. And that's pretty much all you've got. It's a 4v4 scenario. What cooldowns do they have? What do we know is available? We don't know for sure, but what they do have in this situation, let's just see. Herc's not with them right now. But Boar's available. No escapes available. Bakasura's just literally been used. And Giannis Ultimate's on cooldown but up shortly. So you go into an engagement and your team's looking to fight in a game that in a fight that I wouldn't look to do. There's no reason to go over here. Everyone's full health. You don't have the burst potential with your combination of gods right now in the situation you're in this game to try and contest this and fight this. What's this fight going to get you? my odds of this fight, without knowing what the enemy team's got as well, okay? If I rotate to this fight, my odds of us winning this engagement and coming out on top is probably like 40%. My odds are at 40% of us winning this engagement right now. Because Thor's ulted and they know he's in the air. And he's ad ult because of the Bakasura ult. I've got no Sylvanas ult. I don't have anything on my Hunter that's very useful with his ultimate. He's just got a single stun and some decent burst damage. They've got an Ares, a Giannis, an Artemis, and a Bakasura all on full health engaging in this one. Two of your targets are already at half health. You've got a 40% chance of winning this engagement. If you do win this engagement, then you can do a Gold Fury. But you have to win it big enough to do the Gold Fury. And when you do this engagement, will you have enough to be able to go for the Gold Fury afterwards? Will you win this fight big enough to go for the Gold Fury afterwards with decent HP pools to survive? Will you kill all 4 targets so they can't contest the Gold Fury afterwards? These are the things you got to think about. What's this engagement getting us? Is it getting us anything? Because right now it's not. I'd be calling for a mass retreat here. I'd probably have dropped a Whirlpool now, like you do, and leave and just say retreat. Coming around this angle is very, very risky because you've isolated yourself from the rest of the team. Because your team's been pushed back under the tower, and you're coming round the backside with no Kraken available to be able to do anything against this combination of gods. So you get yourself surrounded by 4 gods now. Look at how the map's changed in just 1 second of you turning round. They get zoned back to tower, Thor's in the air, you're the only target they can go for who's prime and opportune to kill. Your Whirlpool's also down. 4 members, rip the dream, you get bursted and you're going to go down. It wasn't worthwhile. What did they get out of this engagement? Well, this engagement goes well for them. They kill everybody. And then they do Gold Fury. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? They were the ones in full control of that engagement. They were the ones with the more chance of winning the engagement. They were the ones that were going to get a bigger lead off it. And that fight put you so far behind in this game already. So far behind. That's probably the turning point of this game, honestly. You're going to go and try a ward for yourself. Did we drop a ward then? We didn't. Why did we drop the ward? Why did we drop the ward? Why did we drop the ward? Yeah, the creeps. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, cool. We get out. Back to farming again. I want to see you farm a little bit more. Look for the back harpies. Whirlpool this, won this, back harpies. Back harpies now, back harpies now. Yeah. Help him with the speed too. Drop a Whirlpool, go do back harpies. Oh, okay. We'll just share speed. We could have got more experience then. We could even, if he's going to rotate for that blue buff too, that Thor, you could have actually got over there and put a Whirlpool down too. Oops. Nice damage. Nice damage. I like the play. It was unfortunate you don't get the kill, but it was a nice play. You forced him out. You pushed away. Back harpies. Back harpies. Back harpies. Back harpies. Have you got like a... is there some sort of leprosy with this camp or something? Is there some sort of like leper disease? No, I don't see no. I don't need to see no contagion warnings around this about Poseidon can't come here and farm. Like, come on, Cake, man. That's free experience, buddy. Free experience. This one too. I'm just going to check there's no signs here. No? No, okay. I want to see you farm those more. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. Alright, so we're fighting again on this side of the map. Let's look at the situation. Sylvanas has just gone down. He has ultimate. Thor just used ultimate. You with an ul. What have they got available to them? You don't know. Do you have Kraken again? No. Let's see what happens. It's a 3v3. Bakasura ult. You focus on the support. You eat free poke from Artemis. Your position is better this time because you're like, yeah, we don't got much. Oh gosh. You go for him. Oh gosh. If you actually would have hit that tidal wave on Bakasura, he would have been dead. Good axe. We'll play that well. We'll play that really well. You rotate and get an assist. Whirlpool and leave. Whirlpool and leave. Whirlpool and leave. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. If you didn't use much poke, then you could have gone straight back to mid lane and saved that wave, but you should be there in decent time to get that next one. Semi-decent, you're going to lose a lot of poke to the tower though. You lose 1 minion. The rotation wasn't that bad, honestly. Your position was a little bit better in that one. Be careful of the Ares. You've got no tower. You've got no tower. You've got no tower. Oh my god! The warning sign disappeared. Cake man, I love you. Thank you. You did the experience camp. Good job. Uh-oh, darn it. Who are we aiming for here? Who are we aiming for here? Who are we aiming for here? What's the game plan with the Kraken? What's the game plan with the Kraken? Good job. I'm glad you choose the right target here. And he's suffering. Kraken! Yeah! No! Yeah! No! Yeah! Okay, cool. Good job. Just use those autos. This is good stuff. Cripple. Cripple, boys. Tidal way through the wall. Tidal way through the wall. Oh, be brave. Be brave. Oh, it was all... Oh, my God, Kate. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Push the wave. Mid-harpies. Yeah. Where you going? Red buff? Okay. The other mid-harpies were up, though. Oh, you had to get red. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is better. This is better than your early start of the game. This is good. You pushed in mid. Golf Fury's coming up soon. We go back to base. Get Spear worked on. Nice. I like your build. Your build's fine. It's very Season 1-ish. Look at potentially getting a Doom Bomb instead of Bancrofts, but you don't have to. Big rotation here again. Your Kraken's up this time. Hercules is here. Hercules is definitely a kill target for you, by the way. Poseidon has a good matchup against Hercules. You better back down. Hopefully we get a team attempting a fire giant in this replay, and I'll show you a really good replay of how to deal with fire giants. That'll teach you a lot. Right, let's watch this fight back at this Golf Fury, because I think this could be... If this is a loss of the game, this could be the beginning of the end of this game. So using your full combo in this, I wouldn't have done my full combo, honestly. I want to keep... We're trying to do this under effect of the enemy being nearby as well. I probably would have kept my... because I can see Hercules there, I would have kept my Whirlpool available, just because I can zone him out. I would have also kept it available in case other people come in, and they have to walk through that. It sets me up for a primetime Kraken as well. So, dropping your full combo now puts everything on cooldown for the rest of this engagement, which is unfortunate. You're just going to have a beautiful Kraken more than anything else. If you do. Golf Fury still aggroed. What are you aiming for here? Are we aiming for Golf Fury still? We should be aiming for the Hercules right now, honestly. Because that's where the aggro is. The ultimate's good. He's definitely dead. I don't think you needed the Whirlpool and the Kraken, but I guess you didn't predict the ultimate was coming in at the same time. This is still going in. We're going to say goodbye to Sylvanas now. You're still trying to bring this down. You realise the threat of the Golf Fury is huge. They're going to get gold now. They get gold as well. Another engagement that doesn't go well. Whirlpool, boys. Yeah. And then you're going to die because you went into the steel. Yeah. And then Ul's going to die too because he's chained. Yep. It's pretty much the game. The only thing, I wouldn't change too much from what you did then, honestly. The only thing I would have changed is just the Whirlpool. Don't use the Whirlpool next time. Keep it available. You could have killed Hercules before he got as much damage off as he did. Because when Thor used that wall earlier on at the Golf Fury, if you would have had your Whirlpool Kraken combo, Hercules would have disappeared in a matter of seconds. I'm pretty sure from this point on, the game is technically over. Listen, Artemis, I wonder if she can do the fire giant. We'll watch her do it if we get a chance to. Like I said, I've got a good replay to show you today of how to do the fire giant if we need them. Good Aegis. We need a big Kraken. Big time Kraken. Big time Kraken. Let's go. Big time Kraken. Where's the big time Kraken? Where's the big time Kraken? We could have... They all grouped up nicely. That's a shame. The dive in the tower here. The dive in the tower. Look, how many little few minutes ago. He's got aggro. He's got aggro. Oh my god, Cake. That was a free kill. He was a free kill. So's Herc. So's Herc. Kraken out. Kraken out. Oh. Look. Look. They're both grouped up together. Just cracking this. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You might not get 100% kill. People seem to think you have to get a kill with a Kraken. Right, we have to make a big time play soon, or we're going to get Earthbreaker, Driving Strike to be dead. Which is what happens. You lucky son of a... No, the portals rip you. Just wait for you to respawn again. I wonder if you do go for the fire giant or they go for the fire giant. So I'm very discharged with the fire giant today for some reason. I'm not sure why. Are we alive yet? We're still not alive. They're just going to keep pushing. You're all dead again. Unfortunate. Oh, you're alive. Okay, cool. Back to you. Right. Beast and forced in. Okay, so you should know Fire Giant's a threat here. You're going to go back to base and heal quickly, okay? Spear's online. We're working towards Roller Tahuti by the looks of it. Did we get a ward then? Why didn't we get a ward then? We should have probably tried to get a ward. Get red buff though. Our farm has slacked a little bit. There's a big engagement over the Fire Giant again. Kraken, unfortunate on the Kraken. Unfortunate on the Kraken. I can see what you were aiming for there with it. Didn't find the mark though. Didn't find the mark. Some of that was the position of the wall. Some of it was just unfortunate. Tied away through the wall. Like the idea. Like the idea of that. The problem with using the Kraken on the Giannis then is now it's not available for when the Fire Giant contest happens. So you might just get zoned out from this Fire Giant. They might just do it for free. And it looks like they will do. I'm just going to take a moment because they got the Fire Giant here and it looks like there was an Artemis involved, and we'll just watch Artemis back here and see how she does this Fire Giant, because a few people are having issues with the Fire Giant, and we'll play a little game of Ninja D seems to know what he's doing with the Fire Giant because he seems to be on full health still. So we'll play a little game of how to do the Fire Giant, how not to do the Fire Giant. We'll have a little look at something right now. Just give me a second. I'll just get myself set up for this. It's a little bit delayed. Give me 1 minute. I've not fully set this one up before. I just need to quickly find it. There we go. Awesome stuff. Okay, so let's watch him do the Fire Giant first of all and see how it is done. This is a special edition because we've got a special replay setting. So, we're doing the Fire Giant. It seems people are dodging the attacks very, very well. Yep, Fire Giant's going down. Nobody seems to be dying. Duking out the hotspots, that's a very smart play. Oh, look at that sidestep. That was really smart from this Artemis player. It was good play. So that's how you do the Fire Giant, boys and girls. We'll just take a quick check-in, though, and see exactly how other people do the Fire Giant, shall we? Let's have a little look at this one. Give me just a moment. I'll load it up for you. Gotta make sure it times correctly before I send this one in. Here we go. So, this is our boy. He's doing the Fire Giant. Look at him. See that? Just like an Artemis was doing there. Duking the hot spots, just like our Artemis did. And then no, that's a knock up. That's a knock up. Run! No. Oh, let's just watch it again. So he dukes the first one, which is very good. The hotspots come down. You can't duke a hotspot, but he doesn't spend too long in it. That's good stuff. Then he seems to want to stay in the line. And yeah, that's how not to do the Artemis play at the Fire Giant. That's not how you tank it there, buddy. Just a little shout out to him and how he's doing. Anyway, back to wrong screen there. Back to the game at hand right now and see how this one's going on. Gotta look for the aggression. Oops. Where are you? We're watching again because there's not much we can do. They get a Fire Giant, they push down, and you get hit by a boulder. This is pretty much game here already, Cakeman. I apologise that we got sidetracked with Moex, but it was just so hilarious that we found that out today that Moex can't even do a Fire Giant. I had to put it into a replay somewhere just for comedy effect. Cakeman, your individual play, from what I saw from you, could have been a little bit more aggressive in lane. Your rotations are not too bad, but sometimes when you're rotating, you have to give up when there's not an opportunity to get anything out of it. Sometimes you rotate and you don't find anything. Don't try and force something that isn't there. Some of your Krakens have been on point. I'm very happy about some of the Krakens. Some of the Krakens have been a little bit delayed more than they needed to be. The dive at the start was very, very silly. It put you behind because of that one. Your rotations are good. I want to see more farm though, and you can see where I was talking about more farm earlier on. There was back copies on multiple times. It's like you thought it was an infected area that you couldn't go into that part of the map for some reason. You do eventually go there, but I feel that's too little too late. You should have been going there earlier. Mid harpies definitely look to contest them. Your early wall coverage was golden. I love that you warded both sides earlier on, but then your wall coverage started to drop off as time went on. I want to see you work on that a little bit more going forward, and your gameplay will pick up a lot more. Overall, though, I don't think you're a terrible player whatsoever. Just one or two little mistakes that you just really need to tweak and fix going forward to make yourself a lot stronger and better going into the next games.